It's your boy Darnell, Big Husky Robot, doing it live all the way big. Hey, we have fun wherever we go. But I met this gentleman at the Coliseum. His name is Eric Pettis. Now, tell us what you do. I was getting ready to say, the Pennsylvania Pension Planners?
My day job?
Your day job.
My day job. Actually, I have two day jobs. One is Pennsylvania Pension Planners, which is we do administration for retirement plans, 401ks and profit sharings. And I have a group of administrators that do that.
Okay.
The second company is Comprehensive Financial Associates, which is a financial planning office where we do obviously financial planning, investments, insurance-related products.
Okay.
And that's where I got my start in the career back in 1983.
Cool. And now, but you're also part owner of the Harrisburg City Islanders semi-pro?
Actually, no. We would be considered like AA baseball.
Okay.
You have Major League Soccer.
So they're pro.
Correct.
They're pro.
Correct.
And then people that like the Major League Soccer picks them up.
Correct.
From the time. Okay. Are you affiliated with one, or are you affiliated with all of the Major League Soccer?
Unlike baseball and hockey, where they have a direct affiliate, it's more loosely affiliated. So we've done a lot with the New York Red Bulls.
Okay.
Who last year we got our goalkeeper Danny Sapparo, played for us during the regular season, and then he went on back to New York Red Bulls at the conclusion of our season, and then actually led them to the MLS championship game. So
we get to talk to a champion.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Now I got to meet the guys on Sunday, and they were a very accommodating bunch. Had a lot of fun. They enjoyed themselves. But not only them, but the owners all enjoyed themselves. It seemed like everybody had fun.
As you can tell, we try to make it a family type of an environment, and that's one of the things that our players like about coming to Harrisburg. They could play for a club that may pay them more, but we give them a really good environment where they're, we get them involved with families, we get them involved in the community, and we've always made it kind of a whole family experience.
Wow. And I noticed something. It seems like no one was there that didn't have fun.
Right.
Like everybody seemed to have fun. Usually you always have at least one person.
Right.
But it seemed like everybody had fun. So it's like a family?
It is. And I think soccer players in general, I think they're more laid back.
Okay.
I think they're a little more outgoing socially, and I think that they appreciate the attention that they get because soccer in this country, as you know, is still a growing sport, even though globally it's the #1 sport in the world.
Right.
It's really kind of catching on. So, I think in this area, I think that soccer basically, the players themselves have a really good, warm personality for the most part. As a general rule, that they're just really accessible and fun-loving people. And I always joke with people when I played in college, we had the best parties.
Okay.
Because we were all, everybody's just having a good time. Everybody's smiling, so I think that's kind of the nature, as a general rule, is a stereotype of soccer players.
Well, and that's a good thing.
Yes, absolutely.
I'd rather you be stereotyped as a good guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Than
stereotyped.
Yes. Because you get a lot of people that have a lot of fun, but they have fun in like weird ways. But y'all actually look like y'all had fun. The kids was around, and I can bring my kids around these dudes. They all right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of your players. Now I met is it Tomer?
Tomer.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Very outgoing.
He left an impression on me.
Yes, he's a neat guy. He's actually from Israel originally. And moved to Canada with his family, and I don't know what age he moved there. Grew up in Toronto area, and then played first he played for Robert Morris in Pittsburgh, and then he transferred to Farley Dickinson in New Jersey. And interesting guy, very outgoing, very animated personality, and he's the same way on the soccer field.
Wow.
He's back there, and that's what I played. I was a goalie. He's a goalie, so there's some similarities there. But he's always talking. He's always orchestrating his defense. He's always encouraging his teammates. So, yeah, he's unique. And then it's funny because our other goalie's the opposite. They're different styles, and Chase is a little more laid back, yet he's a great goalkeeper. They both give you confidence, but they're just different styles.
So one's more intense and one's more, wow, he's the life of the party, but he's the... So great taste, let's feel it.
There you go.
Okay, I get it. Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand that. Now when you think about all that has happened since you now you are original owner,
Yes.
correct? Ever since the embryo of the whole situation, you brought it from a baby.
Right.
Then you won the 2007 championship.
Correct.
See, I remember facts. I remembered it. And now this year you're going towards winning the championship.
We're hoping.
No. We're going to win.
All right.
I only believe in win.
All right, then you're going to talk to my coach and tell him that.
Coach, you're going to win, no matter what. It looks like that you have something that really could be great. Like
Yes.
I looked at the players and they look unopposing.
Right.
But the look in their eyes is like, we're going to get you.
Right.
We're coming to get you. I mean, we smile with you, but on the field,
Right.
you're done.
You know, it's really no different than any other sport. It's chemistry.
Okay.
And, you know, when we won the championship, we had wonderful chemistry.
Okay.
We had very good talent, but we had great chemistry. The year before, we had more individual talent,
but less chemistry.
and it was not fun. It was not fun.
Wow.
As an owner, it wasn't fun to watch. As a spectator, you could see that there wasn't the chemistry that you needed to have, and it wasn't fun. That was the only year I would tell you out of 6 so far that we haven't been having fun, that we did not have fun.
So you can have great talent, and I used to coach. I used to coach girls basketball, and I had I've had a lot of talented players. So having talented players is one thing, but if you can't mix them,
Mesh them together,
right. It is
Correct.
rough on everybody involved.
Correct.
Okay.
And one of the things we learned is we want to get a core of players right down the middle. But then you want to build, and it's better to get young kids out of college that are hungry, that are fit, that have a passion for the game, and really haven't played at a higher level coming back.
Okay.
So it's hard to get a guy that played in the MLS or the first division to drop into our division and really be excited and passionate about it.
Okay.
So we found it's better to bring these young guys right out of college or maybe 1 year experience and fit them into the role. And that to me has been a real testament to Bill Betcher and Steve Widdison, our coaches, because they've got a network of college coaches and pro coaches throughout North America. And they'll say, hey, I got this kid at some little known college like Drury, which is where one of our rookie players came from.
Okay.
And so we're looking for the player that has the passion and that just wants to play the game. Yeah, they got to make a living, but they want to play the game. And so that's really what we're looking for.
Wow. Now, what are you doing as an owner to bring more awareness and bring people out to the games as far as the City Islanders?
Okay. Great question. I mean, we want to be part of the community.
Okay.
So, like, we have a program right now about healthy living, sponsored through Blue Cross as well, where our players.
That's a plug.
That our players. That's exactly right. That our players are going out to the elementary schools.
Okay.
And talking about healthy living and talking about, you know, it was funny. Our neighbors picked up my youngest son for baseball. And she said, hey, the Islanders are at their school today. And I said to the daughter, well, what did you learn? She says, don't drink drugs.
So, I like that. Don't drink drugs.
Don't drink drugs. So, you know, trying to get out there in the community. We also do in the city of Harrisburg, we do a camp every year for kids that it's free to the kids. The city helps sponsor it, and we want to try to get as much exposure in the city because there's a lot of talent there that unfortunately there's not the organization that there is outside. So we have a big commitment to try to draw talent out of the city because there's a lot of talent there that just isn't being tapped. We just had somebody donate $3,000 to buy tickets, of which we're going to be donating most of those to the Harrisburg Youth Program. So we're trying to get exposure there. But then we have our youth academies where you can train with the pros, and it's throughout the winter. And it's an 18-week session, and you can work on your skills, your speed and agility, you know, striking a ball, defending, offensive. So, you know, we're getting out there that way with the youth. We have our own City Islanders Academy teams, which is part of a national organization. And how this works is the USL, which is our league, is the first division, the second division, which is where we are, the PDL, which is a development league for mainly college players, to